So Valentine's Day is right around the corner, and most of us are aware of the normal, ordinary, and sometimes boring gift ideas. So we have some amazing secrets to share with you to help you have the best Valentine's Day ever. So stick with us. So those ordinary gifts we're all used to giving or getting, like chocolates or flowers or a dinner out, they're all fine. And I mean, there's nothing wrong with any of these ideas, and by no means am I telling you not to do these things this year. But I think it's time to spice things up a little bit. So with this list, we're going to give you the secrets to having the best Valentine's ever. The best part is that this list is so wide-ranging that one of these ideas will be perfect for you. In fact, some of them can cost you little to no money at all with a huge upside. So I hope you're ready for this one. In addition, we would like to share with you that every photo we use on this video and this channel going forward are from up-and-coming and professional photographers who generously share their beautiful photographs with us. So if you really like any of the photos and you want to follow the photographer who took them, please let me know in the comment section below and I will go ahead and link you to that person. So I hope you guys are ready. Here we are onto our Valentine's Day list. So for number 10, we have the 3-course date. These days, this idea is actually becoming less of a secret, but if you haven't heard of it, it's time you know. Eating out on Valentine's Day is a great idea. Making reservations at a fine dining restaurant or simply going to your favorite date location. But the 3-course date spices things up a little bit. With this idea, you plan to eat appetizers in one location, your entrees in another, and finally dessert in another. If you sometimes celebrate Valentine's Day the day before or the day after due to the crowds, this is a great idea as restaurants will be far less busy and tables will be open all night long. Also, the sky is the limit with how you choose each spot, so you can surprise your loved one with the choices you already made, or perhaps you can choose as a couple the locations that were milestones in your relationship together. So for number 9, we have make a date ideas jar. If you have been dating or married for any significant amount of time, you know this idea has come up before. But here is the secret. Do it on Valentine's Day. Valentine's Day is the perfect time to get together and make a date idea jar. Make this an activity during the day where you as a couple sit down together and plan future dates. A good suggestion is to make 2 jars, one for outside date ideas and one for inside date ideas, so the weather or the season of the year will never stop you from your plans. After you are done, keep the jar in a special place for both of you to see throughout the year, and on that spontaneous occasion, choose a date and have fun. Lastly, when you choose that date card from the jar, don't just get rid of it. Take a picture of your date and use the card and the picture and make an ongoing date collage. So for number 8, we have recreate a prior date. This is a fun one. You can choose your very first date together, your very first Valentine's Day together, or a memorable date from the past and recreate it as close as possible. It's fun to see how different you celebrate it and how it feels different over the years. And it's a great opportunity to see how you've grown and rekindle the memories of the past. For a little bit of fun, when you plan the date, why not take a few minutes to remember your favorite date from the past separately, then come together and see if it matches. Or if it doesn't, you can choose the one you want to recreate or just recreate both of them. Also, make sure to take plenty of pictures. Because of this recreated date, you could do this again and again, even 10 years in the future. And this is a profound way to spend your Valentine's Day. So for number 7, we have try each other's favorite activities. Whether you like video games, a hike in the woods, drawing, watching sports, watching plays, listening to music, this is a great idea. For this secret, allow your significant other to choose their favorite activity for part of the day, then switch and they will do your favorite activity for part of the day, and you can end it with a romantic dinner and some great conversation about each other's hobbies. Of course, you might need to do this on a different day than Valentine's Day in order to give you the full day and the effort it deserves. But if you don't have Valentine's Day off, have a conversation with your partner and decide to do this later so you can have that opportunity. It's a great way to walk in each other's shoes and to do each other's favorite things. So for number 6, we have go on a scavenger hunt. Scavenger hunts were so much fun when we were kids, but then we got old and boring. Well, no more. There are so many ways to do this one, but the basic idea is to give your sweetie a starting clue that moves him or her to discover more clues. Now, each clue can lead them throughout the day's activities or a culminating date night event. This could be done around the home with clues hidden around the house, or you could go bigger and make it a scavenger hunt where you drive around town. To make this really fun, combine it with idea number 10 from the list, and you can have your significant other discover the clues to each of the different locations for your 3-course date night. Remember, it's not just about the destination. The journey is sometimes more important. So for number 5, we have a special 1 dozen roses. A dozen roses is perhaps the quintessential gift for Valentine's Day, and in fact, it is a wonderful gift. Most women love the vibrant colors, the fresh aromas, and the delicate beauty that's offered by this gift. But remember, this is a secret list, so a dozen roses simply won't cut it for this spot. So on this list, we want to spice things up a little bit. What you're going to do is you're going to attach to each stem a note that details a future date that the two of you can take together. For example, go to the symphony or watch a movie, and your sweetie can keep the cards and turn them in on a later date down the year. Another option is to write a sweet memory that the two of you have shared with each other on each of the stems. So no matter which one you choose, they will both go over really well. So for number 4, hide gifts to find. This is a fun one. And this is a good way to give a lot of little presents to your loved one, which they will be surprised to find. The idea behind this is that you know the regular activities that your significant other does throughout the day. Everything from going to their top drawer for some socks, or they're going to get a cup in the cabinet for their morning coffee, or driving to work and so on. As your sweetie moves on through the day, they will discover at each spot that you choose a little gift. If possible, and if you have the time, make this as wonderful as you can by going to their job and leaving a gift there as well. Obviously, let the boss in on it. The gifts can be items you bought, little letters, poems, or even clues to the night's activity. It's a great idea to combine with other ideas on this list. So for number 3, we have write and frame a poem or letter. Writing a poem or letter is always a great idea for Valentine's Day, but this, of course, is a secret list and we're trying to bump things up a little bit. One way to make that poem or letter a little more special is to frame it for your loved one before you give it to them. Now, don't skimp out on the framing. This is where you can get really creative and add a special picture of the two of you or even a special item inside the frame as well. This is a brilliant idea and sure to add a really special sort of mix to things. Whatever date you also go on after this, later on in the day, give like the ticket if you have a ticket stub, or take a picture, a nice picture of the two of you, and put that stub or picture inside the frame as well. And this will go ahead and lift this up a little bit more and make this a really secret gift that you could plan to give your loved one this Valentine's Day. So for number 2 on the list, we put memories, past, and future. This one anyone can do, and at almost no cost, and it has a very huge payoff. This is just like number 4 on the list, but rather than leaving gifts around for your loved one to find, you leave little cards or post-its that remind him or her of your favorite past memories together. Remember, these should be placed in fun little spots that your significant other will find throughout the day. Now, don't just stop at sharing your favorite past memories. On the few of the cards, you should write some future memories you want to make together, like a special trip together or a weekend getaway, or even major life events that you can't wait to have, like buying a home together. If you are able, you can write a past memory on one side of the card and a future hope on the other. So for number 1, we have the best secret of all. Don't just do this on Valentine's Day. Perhaps this is the greatest one, but it shouldn't be. Everything on this list and more can be done throughout the year. And the truth is, it becomes even more special when it's not on Valentine's Day, as it would be entirely unexpected and add an element of excitement and surprise. Imagine your loved one goes outside to go to work on another boring day with nothing to expect because, of course, it's not Valentine's Day or anything special, yet they're going to find that they have a special little gift in store for them, and they see their favorite candy or a special note attached to their steering wheel. Go ahead and try this one. This is one of the best secrets you can. And if you don't choose this one, choose one of the secrets from this list and have the best Valentine's Day ever. You may find out that you were missing out all along. As always, we would like to thank you for watching our videos and encourage you, if you haven't subscribed already, go ahead and push that subscription button. We are going to be sharing lots of little secret videos with secret top 10s and top 5 lists with you, and we love to have you joining us. We will see you next time.